I wonder if they're gonna make it to the altar, but I also hope if they do make it to the altar that the answer is not yes from her, because it's giving really controlling vibes to me. Also, what do I know? I don't know them people.
Hey y'all, it's Way here. We're back again for another vlog. I'm actually getting ready to go out of town and see my friends in the DMV, but I have to make a stop at Ulta because, girl, I was trying to put layers in this wig and it's completely chopped. So I have to go get it fixed at Ulta. And then I'll take you guys along on my trip to DMV to see a theatrical show called Chez, I think it's called. One of my girlfriends already went to see it and she wanted all of us to come with her, and we're also celebrating one of my girlfriend's birthdays that was yesterday. We're gonna be celebrating it this weekend. So let's go. Okay, so I just got here from my appointment. I'm a little early and I hope they could do something with this wig, child. We'll see. Okay, so I take it upon my busybody self to assess the situation. Just as I suspected, it's still terrible. So I just moved on to having some breakfast and waiting. But as you can see, once she really put them scissors to work, we're looking like something. Something is happening here, and I'm very happy. The curls were perfect, and I really feel like she brought me back from the brinks of I don't even know what. So, you know, this is what we're working with, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy that she could make something shake for real. So I needed something to maintain my results, and she pointed me in the direction of living proof. I absolutely liked it. Okay, so I just finished getting my hair done. I'm not gonna take these down because I want them to last for the whole weekend. So I'm gonna let them stay in the curl form and take them down before we go out. I'm gonna check out the hairspray that I got, and then I am going to head home to finish my little 1-2s before this trip. But I'm happy. All right, y'all, so it's currently 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm about to head out to my train. So I just wanted to do a quick fit check. My train is supposed to take 3 hours for me to get there. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of vlogging once I get there, just to show you all how Penn Station is in the morning time and to let you know what the process is using Amtrak. The ticket that I got was about, I think it was like $63, $68. So that was a good deal. And I was like, oh, let me go ahead and book it because that's a steal. So I'm gonna do a quick fit check and then I literally have to like run out of here, and I don't even want to set up my tripod because I really gotta go. So I'm like looking around to see where I can prop this thing up. But my hair is holding up from yesterday. Hopefully it stays, but I did bring some reinforcements. I brought my flat iron. I brought some rollers with me, so. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just do a quick show and tell because my ride is literally gonna be here in a second. This is a t-shirt that I got when I went on my staycation from Mercer Labs. I got it from Mercer Labs. I just have on my Under Armour leggings, which I love these leggings. I've had these leggings for years. Underneath that, I have my Uniqlo Heat Tech, and I just have on these little boots from, I bought them off Amazon, but I think they're from like Chinese laundry or something like that. And then my Coach bag, which y'all are very familiar with, and my jacket. Okay, so I'm just getting to the train station. I'm like a couple minutes early for my train, and I'm trying to see if I can find somewhere to get some gum or like some candy, because I realized I had nothing to chew. Cause sometimes I get a little motion sickness on the train, so I want to get something to chew on. But I only have a couple minutes to wait, so I'm not gonna go sit in the lounge. There is a lounge here that you can sit in when you have a ticket, so I'm not gonna go sit in there because I want to be one of the first people to get on the train, because the ticket that I have is a first come first served ticket. So I'm just gonna stay out here and wait. I only have a couple minutes to get on. Let me try and do my little 1 and 2 before I get on. I just got to DC. I'm about to go pick up some breakfast for me and my friends because I'm going to her house while we wait before the show happens tonight. So I'm gonna go get us both some breakfast. But I made it, and I made it safely. I just have to really quickly admit that Union Station is one of the most beautiful train stations. I mean, I would be silly to not say that it looks more beautiful than Penn Station. Like, I just love it. The architecture, the design, they really went off. But if you're ever thinking about getting on an Amtrak train, they are really comfortable. The service is really nice. Like, they have some of the best service people. But let me stop talking because we're about to catch up to later on in the day after we got ready and got outside. So we just got downtown in Washington, D.C. I think this is Navy Yard. We're about to go to El Bebe. Ooh, I'm in a bike lane. We're about to go to El Bebe and just for like a 1-2 before we meet up with the rest of our girlfriends. Hi, my friend. Wait. And so it's Friday night and we're excited to be outside. And this is one of my favorite times of year to come to the DMV because there's always something to do and the weather is finally like just breaking. I feel like their weather breaks a little bit before New York City's. But here we are at El Bebe. This was my first time coming here. We do have a couple of spots that we go to all the time, but this was our first time. Absolutely loved it. Like, the vibes are really good. The service was amazing. Like, I just really liked the quality of each of the dishes. And, you know, I was saying to myself, this is exactly what I needed because I've been at home. I don't know why I've been at home, but this was exactly what I needed. Okay, so we're waiting for our girlfriends to catch up with us. I had to take my sweater off because my drink is spicy. So this is your sign that if you have good friends that show up for you, show up for them, be around them for their happy moments. I don't miss an opportunity to show up for my friends. So happy birthday again, Mani. I hope this year is nothing but prosperous and happy and a blessed one for you, okay? To the big 35. Ladies, whoever is watching this, go and see about your friends and go outside with your friends, okay? So we just arrived to the venue for the play. Sorry, I got it. The vlog comes first. And we're running a little bit late, but I think we'll get inside just fine because it's only a couple more minutes until the play starts. But we're in hyperdrive right now. It's the end of the night. If you're ever in the DMV area, when does this thing finish?
March 15th.
March 15th. You have until March 15th to see Chez Joey. It's so good. It's like if the Color Purple Sinners and Cadillac Records had a baby, and Mo Better Blues had a baby. Like, it was so good. It was so good. Go ahead and see it. So we ended up coming here for brunch because we thought one of the art installations that we were interested in going to was going to be held here, but it turns out they had a last minute venue change. We didn't really pay attention to what was going on the Instagram, so we completely missed it. So we just had brunch here and really caught up on some of the things that were going on with us when we didn't get a chance to see each other. So that was nice. All right, y'all, so we're headed to the continent to go to the Black Boy Art Show. Real quick, we're like cutting it so close. There's only probably about 40 more minutes left to the exhibit, but we're gonna go see what we can see.
Hey, camera. Hey, vlog.
So this was like one of the highlights of my experience in the DMV this time. Like I said, I come pretty often, but this was really nice to see a room full of Black entrepreneurs and artists really sharing the things that they love and the things that they can also make money from and love. So we had a great time just like looking through everything that everyone had to offer and share, and just really basking in all the different forms of creativity. And at the end of the experience, we ran into the founder of What's the Hook. It's an R&B card game where you basically guess the lyrics, but there's a spin on it. And because we're all R&B girls, we all ended up buying it because it was really fun when we got a chance to demo it. And we also did so much more on this trip, but because my friends and I are chaotic, I just wanted to focus on being in the moment instead of capturing content. So I'll see y'all back in New York City. I'm back again, getting ready to go hang out with one of my girlfriends. I'm back from my out-of-town trip that I took to DMV to hang out with my friends and spend the birthday weekend with one of my girlfriends. So right now, like today, I basically spent the whole day laying in bed. I'm not gonna lie, I spent the whole day laying in bed because I was just like so exhausted from all the moving and shaking that we did this weekend. So right now I just finished like showering and stuff, so I'm getting ready to go to dinner. We're not doing anything fancy. We're going to like a Latin food restaurant, and we're just gonna hang out, you know, order some cocktails and chat up. So I was like, let me give my wig like a little oomph. This is the wig that I unboxed in the last vlog. I wore it the entire weekend, and just hold for snippets real quick from the weekend. And you want to know something funny about this wig? I literally like, oop, I can't really see what I'm doing, but I literally like tried to cut it in layers, and I chopped it up. I had to go to Ulta and have them fix it. My stylist was not there that day, so I had to go to another stylist, and she did a great job. And the whole reason why it even got chopped up in the first place on my end was because I did not know how to cut layers. And I don't know what it is about TikTok and the girlies on TikTok that make it look so easy, like cutting layers. Girl, I don't know what I was doing. So let me give it a little oomph, because we did do a lot this weekend. Like now mind you, we're all in our 30s, early 30s to mid 30s. I don't know how we managed to do like 3 outings in one weekend. However, we did. So, and one of the outings was going to a bar, and my hair survived. Now,
My leave out is another story. It is almost being left out, but something about me, I do wear my hair straight a lot of the time, but I'm also like, I like to buy extensions that look like my hair, so that's why I have like the kinky straight extensions. And once it starts leaving out, I'm like, that's not my business. I don't really care. It looks natural, so it's not as stark as if I would have had like a body wave in or something. So I'm just like, whatever. As long as I'm not walking around looking crazy, I'm like, it is what it is. But this girlfriend, I have not been able to see her. Well, I don't want to say I haven't been able to see her. I just have not seen her since the year started. I don't know what I've been up to lately. And again, I think I said this in one of my past vlogs, but I kind of feel like I've been in like family mode, wife mode. So I haven't really been outside too much. And then like before you know it, time really passes too much. While I may have had all of that going on, one thing about me is I do actually stay in contact with my friends. So even if I may not get like the chance to see my friends and like share space with like physical space with them, I talk to most of my friends multiple times a week. Maybe not every day, but multiple times a week. So that's why probably also why I didn't feel like I hadn't seen them for so long. So I was like, let me just make my friends whore this week and go hang out with one of my girlfriends that I've missed so much. So I had mentioned in one of my earlier vlogs that I was on you know something? I was also fasting in January. I just remembered that I was fasting in January. So I wasn't really outside like that because I was just focusing on fasting. And just like being in the mode of being in fasting mode. So that is another reason why I wasn't outside. And then what I'm about to say next circles back to fasting. So I was fasting as many of us were doing at the beginning of the year. Actually, like my body quite enjoyed fasting. Like I even after the fast, I continued eating basically kind of like the same way that I was eating for the fast. And I have a lot of stomach issues. Like I've always had stomach issues like since I was young. And most of it is like, well, I don't want to get too much into it, but I've had a lot of stomach issues since I was a young girl. And I do find, of course, like with, I guess any other, I don't want to say illness because I don't want to claim that, but any other like thing with our bodies, our diet does play a big part of how we feel. So I had noticed that my body really enjoyed being on that fast. And all of that to say, now that I'm back home and like after this weekend, my stomach is in shambles. I almost really should not even be going out to eat tonight, especially like, because I think this place is like, it is Latin food, but I think I saw a lot of dairy on the menu. And of course, like I could order stuff without dairy, so I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna make that into a big deal. But I probably should not be eating the way that I plan on eating today. But alas, I will. So, but it did have me thinking that now that I'm back home and I'll be done with my friendship tour, is that I think I want to just get back to eating a vegan diet for a while, or at least like one that doesn't include as much dairy as I have been eating. And honestly, I have not been eating too much dairy. But I feel like because I went from like eating none to eating the amount of dairy that I have been, and also meat, girl, my stomach is in shambles. So that's what I'm working on right now. And I just need to take more responsibility for how I'm eating, especially like now that I'm getting older. I feel like, and of course it goes without saying, the stuff that you could eat when you were younger is not the same as what you should be eating in your 30s. So that's something that I'm working on. But yeah, look at that. I'm so happy with this. But this is my first time straightening the hair since I got it cut. And I just love how it has, you know, a little body, and I can throw a couple little flat iron curls in it. And it looks pretty cute already. So I'm planning on, because this flat iron is like a flat iron that I bought from Amazon a long time ago. So my husband had bought me a really good flat iron. I'm gonna check my history and see if I can find the flat iron, or check his history and see if I can find it in his. But he had bought me a really good flat iron years ago, and I just had like a spell where I wanted to clean, and I don't know how, but I ended up throwing away the good one and keeping this one when I meant to throw away this one and keep the good one. And the funny thing about it is the good one is like red. I don't even know how I confused it with this one. But, you know, that happened years ago. I haven't bought another one since because, honestly, I've been reeling over the loss. And I was almost like, I need to get over the loss first. Because that, I don't know what kind of flat iron it was. But it was, like, good. Like, it got really nice and hot. And it had, like, so many different temperatures on that you can choose. And, like, as a fine hair girly, I don't put heat on my real hair often. So after I get a press, that's it for me, like, until I go back. So I'll wrap my hair, and if it starts to puff up, then it is what it is until I go get another press. So that's how I operate my ship, and that's how, if I get weaves, my leave out doesn't get fried, because I'm not really married to having like a pencil straight leave out, if that makes sense. But you know, it's your life. You gotta do what you gotta do. And for me, I think because I've been a part of the chewed up leave out crew, I'm not trying to go back down that route. And then also, I just feel like it kind of looks more natural, like, because even when I have my own presses, my hair doesn't always look straight, so I'm not really concerned about it. Like, this is puffy, and this is the weave. So I feel like what I will do is I'll show you how it looks, and I think I might put a little bit of like maybe some pomade or some gloss on it and keep it pushing. That's really all I can do for the people. Like, I'm not gonna put my hair through trauma just to, you know, keep up with a look, especially if that look is just not innately how my hair looks. Okay, so this is side one. Do I like it? Not really, but I have to go. I gotta go. And I feel like half the time my get ready with me's are just me just kind of dealing with what I got. So I hope nobody's getting stressed out watching me do this flat ironing, but I know there's people that can do it better, but this is just me. I'm keeping my eye on the baby list. That was what the stylist that cut my layers told me to check out. So I'm gonna check that out. It's supposed to get like super hot, like, you know, hot enough to get a nice professional looking press on the hair. So I am gonna look into that. Surprisingly, my Friday lashes are still on, so you know, I'm thankful for that. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Yeah, you can definitely see my edges puffing up. But you know what I will do? I think I'll put a little edge control on my edges to lay them down a little bit. And I'll put some serum on And this is Edge Fixer, the strawberry, I think. Maximum Whole Berry Cherry. And then I just put a little bit on my edges, but you know what? Let me comb them outwards a little bit. Put a little bit on my edges and put a little bit of this serum that I like to put on them. And then do my makeup real quick. And I use like a very little, like, because I don't like all that buildup in my hair. It drives me nuts. I like my leave-outs to look as clean as possible for the 1 to 2 weeks that I do leave it in. I don't think I've ever gotten into using edge brushes. I literally only ever do my edges with a toothbrush. And I buy toothbrushes just for the purpose of doing my edges. I don't know how I'm feeling about the hair, but I'm gonna keep it pushing. This is Garnier Fructis Anti-Frizz, and I've been using this for quite a while. I use it every time I get my sew-ins, and I use it on straight hair. You really only need like just a small amount. Like I use a little bit, and it gives your hair a nice shine. Even that, I feel like it might be a little bit too much, but it gives your hair and the weave a nice shine without too much. Like, I feel like it just give the hair some life in terms of how it was looking dull before that. Actually, I feel like this looks good, and once I finish my makeup, it'll look cuter. I hope that was a good difference. I think I have like another 30 minutes to finish everything. I feel like I'm always rushing, and it's because I be staying in the bed. Like today, I really had to catch up on sleep. Don't be like me, go to sleep. Okay, also I actually decided to go back and put a little bit of curls. I don't know if you can see that, everything's black, but a little bit of curls at the bottom, just like with the scarf on. So we'll see how that works out. I already have my lashes on, so I don't have to put on any lashes. I wasn't gonna do makeup, but because my lashes are on, I just don't feel complete if I don't have my makeup. So I'm gonna do a little bit of makeup, like a little face, because I'm actually running out of time. I have to leave at 6 if I want to make it to dinner on time. I don't even know if we have a reservation, but I don't think this is a place that we need a reservation for, so that's good. But I was just like, let me do a little small beat today, because I'm just gonna do, oh, something broke inside my bag. Something broke in my bag. I gotta clean that later. That's the thing about when you're traveling. Oh my gosh, stuff be breaking. But I'm gonna just let my concealer set while I do everything else. Dang, that looks like it might have been my little Ciate, what you call that? Palette thing that I use for my blush. So, dang, that sucks. This is my first time doing my makeup since I got back in town yesterday. So, I didn't realize that was broken. But yeah, I'll get to that when I get to it. I finally am up to date on Love is Blind, and just as I suspected, BS. I'm thinking about the man. I wish I knew his name, but he really gives Scammer, and the girl that gives Barbie, the two of them that got matched up. Ciao. Just a mess. He gives Scammer. He talks too fast. Like, you know when someone, and I like talk fast too, naturally, sometimes. But you know how when somebody is like talking so fast, like explaining stuff, people like him really scare me. Like, I call it like the used car salesman person. And it's so funny, like people like that legitimately scare me. Like, I have this thing where if I have to do anything where I feel like the person is gonna talk fast in order for me to not understand or like not catch on to things, like if my husband and I are gonna sign up for a new cable, or like we're gonna do something, I make him talk to all the people. Like, that just be talking too fast. Because messing with me, I'll buy anything. Like, I'll buy anything because I probably didn't understand what was happening. So he reminds me of people like that just be talking too dang fast. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if she knows what to believe. Shoot, I don't even know what to believe listening to him. I don't know. So I don't know what she's in for. I don't think they're gonna make it to the altar, honestly. And then the whole finding out about the ex, finding out that his storyline was not like really as he said it when his outside friend came. I'm just like, ugh. I was already side-eyeing you because I don't know what the heck you be talking about. Like, he talks in so many circles. Okay, so that's them. The couple that I do like, I feel like we can all agree with this. The interracial couple, I forget their names, but they seem like a nice, normal couple. And I also like that they're having the hard conversations about what it means in this world to have biracial children. So, you know, props to them for doing the work and not just thinking that everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows, because this world is really not set up for that. So they give me really genuine vibes, and which is why I feel like we haven't seen much from them. So hopefully by the time this comes out, we would have seen the reunion. I don't know when the reunion is coming, but I'm ready. I mean, we would have seen the last episode. Oh yeah, the weddings are coming up this week, Wednesday. Because I had to check. I'm like, when are the weddings? And then I'm thinking Emma and I don't know what her man's name is, but she need to leave that man alone. That is an enmeshed family system. She needs to leave that man alone. Like, and I also fear that he is the man that she got matched with keeps saying that he's not trying to pressure her into having children while fully pressuring her to have children. Like, he's basically saying like he can't imagine his life without having children. And you know what I do commend her family for? Like, her family is like, we've known you for a very long time, and you've always said you didn't want to have children, and then next thing you know, you've known this man for I don't even know, 2 weeks now. You know, in real time, is it 2 weeks that she's known him? And now you're talking about like you're open to having children, when I just don't feel like having children is something to compromise about. That is one thing that you just gotta find your match on, like a 100% match. Like, either we're 100% that we don't want to have children, or we're 100% that we want to have children, or that we're also 100% that maybe we're not planning for children, but if children do happen, we'll be happy with having children. Those are the only options. I think anything else is going to cause whichever person to compromise, and I just do not think children is something that you can compromise, because either way somebody's going to leave resentful of the situation. And to me, it sounds like she loves the child-free lifestyle, which, you know, as a child-free person, I understand that. Just don't know what's going to become of this. And it also seems like his family is too, like, into the decision-making process. Like, they got too much to say. I forgot to show that. That's my concealer. They just really have too much to say on his end. And as women, and this is my eyebrow pencil, like, as there are women sitting, talking, you know, in the conversation to another woman who is saying, you know, I have these legitimate reasons as to why I'm not thinking about having children right now, I just don't feel like she's safe in that family. Like, I don't think she would be safe in that family, and I hope she doesn't say yes at the altar. I wonder if they're gonna make it to the altar, but I also hope if they do make it to the altar that the answer is not yes from her, because it's giving really controlling vibes to me. Also, what do I know? I don't know them people. But I'm just saying, that's giving that. And I just sprayed some of this on my brush so I can blend out my... Ooh, it's a little wet. I can blend out my contour. But yeah, like, who am I? But also, I don't know. It's just not sitting right in my spirit, those two. Okay, and so who else? Oh my God. Is it Connor? Wait, who was the couple where the guy is like, you know, he's just like a regular guy, and he's matched with the girl that is wanted to be all up in that man's face, who they ended up not matching. I think her name is her name Spees? I don't want to lie, but somebody needs to send him a like an evacuation plan. He needs to get out of that situation. Like, the way that she felt she really needed something from the man that she did not end up with was such a red flag to me. And I just feel like some people just need too much. They need too much. Like, this whole idea of closure, and this is why I'm not like a person who's like big on recommending people to search for closure, because sometimes I feel like the search for closure is just another an excuse to continue being in contact with a person. And with her, it gave just exactly that. Like, oh, like, we bonded a lot in the pods. I actually do need foundation. We bonded a lot in the pods, and I just can't, you know, I just can't let that go. Like, the pods are done. The pods were only a few days. Okay, you told this man your deepest, darkest secrets. I don't know why. I don't know why you did that, but this is shade 450. I don't know why. However you did. I just sprayed a little bit on my foundation. And I don't know. Something about her just from the beginning read disingenuous to me, or not genuine, whatever. It did not read genuine to me, because she was going so hard about needing to still be in some sort of connection with this man. And I knew it was that it wasn't for good reason. She really entertained some mess with him at the bar. I don't even know what episodes these are, because honestly, I was like finished editing my last vlog and I needed something to do while I was waiting for everything to transfer and download. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I decided to pick that up, because before that I had only seen like 3 episodes, and the 3 episodes were dragging so bad that I thought I was gonna leave it alone forever. But I kind of watched Bridgerton because I watched that with my husband, and you know, we promised each other that we wouldn't watch it without the other. So I was stuck watching the Love is Blind. And I'm just like, I don't know. She never read, like, I don't know, that she was genuine. Like, it didn't give genuine to me. So, and for him, I think this is why we always have these conversations about, I want to say like these conversations about finding an equal match, because she felt like so much better than this man. I feel like that's why she was looking for something else, and it's not an excuse for her, but I feel like because she sees herself in a particular way, I don't think she imagined herself with a man like him. And maybe in the beginning she wanted to try and make it work because he seems like such a sweet person, but I don't think they're each other's person at all. Like, where is all this dang glitter coming from? Oh, definitely from here. But I don't think they are each other's person at all. I don't support them. Not even a little bit. I want him to get away from her. Like, as far as humanly possibly away from that girl. Because she's not good for him. And it's like, you know, I also feel like he had an insecurity about being good enough for her. I don't know how to explain it. You know, I feel like part of him felt whatever energy she was sending about him not being good enough. Because he would just say, like, I'm just a regular blue-collar man, and, you know, this is who I am or whatever. Which I definitely get that. Oh, I don't know what handbag I'm using tonight. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about what's going on. I need to figure that out. I'm gonna wear my purple because I'm wearing purple today, so I'm gonna wear the purple handbag. My purple Coach. Y'all are gonna be tired of that, but honestly, like, I'm not a supermodel. Like, that's the bag that I use every day. Because I feel like it's so. Oh, what do I want to do? Oh, put a little bit of glitter in my waterline, but god dang, all the glitter is down here. See some. Okay, that was probably not the best idea, but I'm gonna wear my purple bag because it's already made up and I got to be on my way soon. I'm here playing. But actually, even though I'm feeling a little rushed, I did give myself enough time. But again, whenever I'm doing content, everything takes longer. So I'm still getting used to having content to do. And for my lips are so dry. I just want to put some lip balm on them. So this is my e.l.f. Mango Lip Balm. Ran this lip balm into the ground. Look how I gotta squeeze it out. Ran it into the ground, honey. I love it. Literally, look at how juicy and healthy. But this is the look for makeup. I gotta clean my makeup bag, but that ain't gonna happen right now because I got to go. But I gotta clean my makeup bag. Oh, and this was the powder that I used to set my powder. Let's go get dressed. Let's get dressed together. I have a cute little calm outfit to put on. Let's get dressed. Okay, so let's get ready to go. This shirt is from Amazon. The jeans, y'all have seen the jeans already. These are from, oh, I think I said they were from Good American, but they're actually from Madewell, and they're skinny jean, okay? So we're gonna get ready really quick because honestly should be heading out the door soon. So these are the earrings, my H&M earrings. And something about me is I don't know if I have a capsule wardrobe, but I don't buy a lot of certain things. I only have a few of, like jeans. I only have a few of because I'm just like really picky about jeans, and I like to buy good jeans. I don't really buy new jeans a lot, so yeah, I just kind of like what I like, and I just don't see no need to be having too many pairs of jeans. My bracelet. Ugh. And I just kind of wanted to put on a cute little relaxed outfit today because we're not really on fancy time tonight. So this is my outfit, my W chain from Amazon. You know, the reason why I never say where this bracelet is from is because I literally don't know. I have no clue. Somebody actually gave it to me. So there is that. But the shoes y'all have seen before. This is what I'm putting on today because again, I'm so nosy. We are chilling tonight, so it doesn't have to, you know, a nice little calm fit is given. Okay, so the curls worked out. Okay, they did work out. And this is the coat that I'm putting on. The coat that I got from Banana. I think this is like our last cold couple of days because I looked at the weather and it's supposed to be like 70 degrees next week. So I feel like we're jumping from winter to spring in such a drastic manner, but alas, we are. So I think this is like my first and last time wearing it for this season, and I love it. I literally love it. Like, it feels so mature, but also can be dressed down. I like it. I like it way better than the other one. So I think this is an overcoat, and it does give enough space so that you could have put like some layers underneath. I just wanted to get this out my system because I don't think I'm gonna be able to wear it again. And then lastly, my Coach bag. So this is the fit. I think it's so cute because look, let me scoot that back a little bit because look, so cute. Calm, you know, it's a calm fit. I feel like the coat makes it a little dressed up, but like not too much. And I like, so I'll see you guys at dinner. So I actually ended up putting on my brown bomber. I don't know, I just really wanted to wear it and it just feels a lot more fun for the night, for a girls' night. So this is what I have on. I'm leaving the same purse on. I think this is so cute and fun. So yeah, see y'all at dinner now.
And for my last stop of the night, 159 by El Patio. It's located in New Rochelle, and my friend and I just wanted to go do something low key because sometimes it's like not all the time doing stuff like that. You have to put your heels on and all of your makeup, you know, sometimes it's chill time, but we absolutely enjoyed this place. That's just me with the coquito. That was the cocktail that I had for the night. And then we ordered some empanadas. The bacon, egg, and cheese empanada was really good. And then I also ordered the shrimp with the rice and the maduros. I really enjoyed it. So if nothing else, let this vlog be your sign to go hang out with your girls because we weren't created to do this life alone. And if you're still here, drop some heart hands in the comments to let me know.